Would you use this rope? Brain-eating amoeba. Today we are just outside Las Vegas, heading into Goldstrike Canyon, Nevada. We were here about 8 years ago, and there is a hot springs at the end of this trail. After about 2 miles into Goldstrike Canyon, you reach Nevada Hot Springs. And I think this area has become a lot more popular in the time since we have been here last, because the parking area is more established. When we came 8 years ago, if I recall correctly, we drove down this dirt road just to kind of where it ended, and there wasn't really a parking area. But now there's a parking area with a toilet, and there's more signage. The area is closed from May to September or something now. You can only come by river at that point, so it seems like it's a lot more popular. There's already like 6 cars at the trailhead, but we really wanted to enjoy the hot springs of the Southwest before we head home. Only a couple more days here left on our Southwest road trip, and it'd be interesting to see how the popularity of this area has changed it. I remember it being relatively untouched. There were hard sections climbing down dry falls and kind of boulder scrambling. I do remember that. Let's see how it goes. I think this is going to be a good day for it, because I think the high is only supposed to be 75 degrees. So in the shade, it's pretty cool actually still. It's only like not even 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, as soon as you step in the sun, it warms up a little bit, but hopefully not too much to enjoy the hot spring. A couple car wrecks here. I remember seeing those the first time we were here. I made a separate video talking about that because it was like inspired my thought process of making the most of today and living in the moment. Man, what a crazy thing to reflect on. Everything that we have been through since the first time I saw these car wrecks. And I'm still a firm non-believer in a bucket list. Is that how you would say it? I still don't believe in a bucket list. I think a bucket list sets you up to miss out on what's in front of you. And I think the goal should just be to live each day to the fullest. Take advantage of all the opportunities that are around you all the time. Because most people don't even explore their own backyards. Most people don't even, know all the beauty that they can find in their surrounding areas, let alone get outside their comfort zone, go to crazy foreign country, or do some kind of crazy new sport or activity, or even doing a tougher hike than they might normally do. So bucket list, don't wait till the end of your life to cross things off a list. Live each day to the fullest. That's what I do, and it's working out for me so far. Another thing I remember about this hike is that it's relatively mellow until you get to I think it's maybe 5 or 6 sections where you need to down climb, kind of like a dry fall. And they had strung up ropes there previously. The ropes, when we went, were not in great condition, but in between those down climb sections, I remember it being pretty mellow, kind of like this. So you do have to be prepared to get a little climbing on. And going down might be easier for some, but just remember you gotta climb back up that. So the first substantial obstacle on the canyon here, but it looks like maybe if you go to the left, that's the way to get down. I mean, I could probably do this, but I think stay left, honey. Yeah. I mean, I could probably stem this, but I gotta save my energy because I know there's more of this to come. Need help? Look at these massive walls. What a beautiful canyon. Look at that little slot up there. You wouldn't want to be here when it's raining, but if you were here, that would look beautiful. So this rope actually does not look as sketchy as the first time we were here. So, I mean, that's one good thing. It is quite abraded here, but I don't even think you need the rope for this. It looks like they hacked steps, took out chunks of the rock over there. So if you're, although it is pretty polished, that's the one thing. It's polished, but then they hacked these steps. So maybe the rope is more helpful for coming back up. Am I going to use the rope? Why would I use the rope if there's steps? I mean, definitely when this was, I think when we came, this was all smooth the first time we were here. So, pretty lame. Pretty lame. Yeah, but if you have the rope, why do you need the steps? And vice versa. Okay, here we have another rope. What is this funky ass bolt? I've never seen a bolt like that. This is a beefy rope. Some kind of weird ass bolt, yeah. Maybe the parks put it in, I think. I don't know. Alright. At least they didn't hack the rock for this. Basically, it's like canyoneering with a hand line for each drop instead of rappelling. Oh. But I mean, for this, I don't even think you need the rope. Maybe to get back up. But definitely not to get down. I think I hear flowing water. Would you use this rope? I don't think I would. I mean, the core sections are intact, but if I don't need it, I'm not going to use it. And it looks like there's some ledges. Hot water waterfall. See, it's just coming out of the rocks here. Oh yeah, that is warm. So a ton of people at the spring, the hot spring, because of these canoe trip down the river, I guess. So we're gonna maybe see if we can get to the Sauna Cave first, check that out, and then come back, and maybe all these people will be gone. So I guess we're gonna try to go to the Sauna Cave, but I don't recall it being this difficult. Maybe the flow was lower in the river or something, but Sam's waiting, but I remember walking, but I don't know. It's been a long time. So this is the Colorado River below the Hoover Dam. I believe the Hoover Dam is up. It's got to be up that way. And then on the other side of that is Lake Mead, man-made lake. that's created from the Hoover Dam. And this flows all the way to what? The Baja California, I think. Something like that. Somewhere in Mexico. Forgot how beautiful this place is. Look at that. Super scalding water. The water coming out of that waterfall is super scalding, and as it mixes with the river here, you get this unique effect, like 1 foot over and it's like really hot, and then like take a step and it's like cool, refreshing. Another group of canoers here headed to the Sauna Cave. Definitely the first time we went, the water was not this high. It was we were able to walk most of this for sure. So I was sitting here lamenting the fact that now there's a bunch of people at the Sauna Cave, there's a bunch of people at that hot springs, and then I looked down and was like, that looks pretty deep right there. I could probably jump that. So then I was like, don't be sad, just send it. Oh yeah, it's cold, but I'll probably have to do that a couple more times because it was pretty sweet. Okay, so the group that was at the main hot springs just left, so we might have it all to ourselves. There was a couple guys earlier hanging out by the river, so it might just be us and a couple other guys. Oh yeah, this is nice. The river was real cold. Oh yeah, this feels so good. Oh yeah, here we go. Do not allow it to enter your nose. Niglaria fowleri, brain-eating amoeba. Here we go. Sauna Cave. Whoa. Pretty cool. How deep is this water? Oh. This is where it's the most sauna vibes. All right here. Okay. Pretty sauna-y. Pretty sauna-y. Good stuff. Good stuff. The hot springs is not as hot as the other one, I don't think. So that's why this is more of a sauna effect, because it heats the air up and the air actually feels warmer than the water that was like knee to ankle deep. And this is a man-made cave. I don't know what they were mining for, but whatever it was, they didn't find it, I guess. Coming back from Sauna Cave, and there's another little something over here, a little cave. I don't really want to go in the river. I got across once, and Sam's calling me a bitch, saying I'm too scared to get in the cold water. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. Let's go check out this little cave real quick. Here we go. Well, there might be something dripping down. Might be hot water over here. Is there hot water dripping? Dripping from the rock? It's a little warmer. It's tepid. I mean, this is still pretty cool. But it's not super warm. Yeah, this is cool.
Infamous.